is going on, everyone? Henry Kaminski, the brand doctor, here with another video for you. Today, I'm super excited to share with you a brand new project we just finished up. For those folks who have been following me for some time now, know that I've started a new sub-brand from Unique Designz called brandingforathletes.com. And I'm going to share with you for a second why I created and where that sub-brand even came from. So about 2 months ago, I was meeting with my mentor, sitting down with him on our monthly call, and we were discussing 2020 because it was at the end of 2019. And we were saying, what's 2020 look like for you? What types of clients do you want to work with? And where do you want to take the business to the next level, right? And I said, I'm looking to work with people that are more like me, high energy, focused, determined, just want to help people and really want to help make the world a better place. And he was like, you know what? There's not a lot of people in this world that have the energy like you. And he says, let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought about working with pro athletes? And when he asked me that, it seemed so far away. It seemed so intangible, so out there. And I was like, I never thought of it. I never thought of it because it seemed just so out of reach. He was like, I would challenge you to do some research and see if there's other people that are focused in this industry. And if there isn't, then I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole because I think you'd be wasting your time. But if there is enough competition out there, I think you need to get in the ring. Because I think these people share a lot of similarities with your personality. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So I did my research. I found some competitors. None, I think, hold the candle to what we do, but that's just me. And I said, I'm gonna get in this market, and I'm going to help these athletes build brands around themselves that they're truly proud to promote and that truly represent them, not only as a player, but as a person. And so I was determined. So I went out and I gathered my team, and I said, team, we are working on a new venture. It's called brandingforathletes.com, and we are going to make a name for ourselves in this market. And so we need to go out there and show and prove. We need to go out there and demonstrate how good we are. We need to go out there and make those connections. And we're going to face adversity. We're going to face challenge. We're going to have people looking at us like, who's this guy, right? But we're going to fight through that, and we're going to make that happen. And so it was kind of crazy how it started because it started so quickly. So quickly. So I share this with you because I say to myself, anything you want in life, you just need to ask for it and it will show up. It sounds so woo-woo. It sounds so cliche, but I think a lot of us go through life not asking the universe for what it is that we really want. And so I remember once I set forth and I said, I am going to develop this brand, the sub-brand. I am looking for athletes that want to work with a go-getter like themselves, that want to work with somebody who has their best interests in mind and that can truly help them tell their story and represent them the way they would want to represent themselves. They just don't know how to do it from a technical standpoint or even from a creative standpoint. And I started to find and connect with these athletes on Instagram. One being the person that I'm excited to showcase today. And as I continue to follow these athletes, I noticed how much in common we have with each other. They don't know it yet because they don't know me, right? But they're motivated, they're determined. They will go head on with adversity and struggle and fight through it. They know what it feels like to fail, and they know what it's like to bounce back and to get back on the horse and continue to strive. I think a lot of the folks that I'm seeing, a lot of these athletes that I'm seeing online, they're very charitable in nature. I see a lot of them have foundations and charities that truly want to help, whether it be children or animals, the homeless. Like there's so many different charities out there that these guys are creating with their influence and with their power as a pro athlete, specifically in the NFL. And that touches me because we help out a charity here at Unique Designz called A Voice for the Innocent, and it helps folks that were sexually abused. And I have that part of me that I want to share with you because a lot of that goes unseen because you see me out there and I'm just talking about social media marketing and talking about, how to build your brand and business. But there's other parts and dynamics of me as a person that I really want you to see. And again, you want to work with people that feel like you have something in common with or feel like you could truly help these people, you know, and I know that I have that ability and I'm about to demonstrate it now. So, long story short, I connected with Brandon Copeland from the New York Jets, outside linebacker, on Instagram. And I was like, my man, I would love to have you on my podcast and learn your story. And, this guy is not the average athlete. I mean, graduated from University of Pennsylvania, um, has all these side hustles off the field, is a professor is a professor at the University of Pennsylvania. Really, really um, impressive resume, not just on the field but off the field. And so I reached out to him, and it said in his bio on his website that he teaches financial literacy. And I said, that would really resonate with my audience. As entrepreneurs and business owners, we really need to understand money before we can make it and keep it, right? So he comes on the show, and we were booked out about 2 weeks, and I was like, you know what, we got to do something for this guy because he is truly a diamond in the rough. And so I was looking at his current branding, and I was looking at his website, and it seemed a little deep, like fragmented, it not flowing very well, and it didn't really truly, in my opinion, represent the caliber of person Brandon was. And I told this to him straight to his face when I got a chance to speak to him. And I said, I want to do something for you. I want to give you a rebrand. I want to give you a look that I believe truly represents Brandon Copeland and the value that you deliver on and off the field. Because I want to make you more marketable. I want to make you more valuable. And I want you to touch more people because I could tell that's with your charity and your foundation. I know that that's what you want to do as well. And so he was like, all right, well, let's make it happen. And I present him with this website, and he's blown off his chair. And he's like, oh, this was a first for me, dude. So I said, listen, as long as you're committed to seeing this through, so am I. And so I will do what it takes to develop the site and make it live and really make this come a reality for you. And so I want to walk you through sort of the before and after right now and show you what his site looked like prior, and then how we took it up a notch and gave him that look that I believe he truly deserved. So this was his website prior. So you go there, a decent picture here, but you could tell that it was built, sort of on the amateur level. The text and copy is not really consistent. And again, like I mentioned before, very fragmented, but he's got his football resume here, which I thought was pretty cool. Um, Giving you sort of the timeline of where he was or where he is in his NFL career, where it came from. Then it talks about his charity, right? So you come here and oh, I'm sorry, off the field, what he's doing off the field. So his real estate ventures and where he's teaching. But again, I just felt from a professional standpoint, this could be taken up 10 notches, right? So continue down here, right? And then beyond the basics, this is his charity, right? So you come here, and there's some pictures here, right? Some videos. This is really cool. You know, kind of showcases what he's up to. He's got his camp. And then we have the news. All right. Very basic. You could tell in design. And then the contact page, which is contact form. So with my expertise, I said, all right, there's some things that we could consolidate. There's some things that we could do to really level up this look. And so we didn't just do his website. We also did his logo as well. And we wanted something really crisp, really professional, something that was really going to be eye-catching, something that's timeless he could use for years and years to come. And so my team and I developed the BC logo, as you see here. And this is his new and improved website. So this is his homepage, not your average athlete. And then we have some really cool imagery here. Then this isn't live yet, but we're going to have this live feed come in. So anytime he posts on Instagram, it'll show up on his homepage, which I think is really important. And then we consolidated a page and put the Let's Chat and Contact section right on the website homepage for a cleaner, easier user experience, right? We want to eliminate as many clicks as possible. So that's his homepage. And then we have his football resume, which we redid the imagery here, which I'm really, really excited for. And then we have Brandon's Ventures, which we made really, really clean. So we did real estate, professor, investor, speaker. We have the videos plugged in now, super clean, philanthropist. And then we have Beyond the Basics. This is his foundation page, really talking about what they do here at the camp and how they're helping kids. Then you click here, which brings in that gallery again. Super clean. Yeah, he's got some of his players helping him out. All right. And then we have his news page, which we cleaned up and we changed up the imagery, found this image to be much more dramatic and then really clean here. So you just click on an image and boom, it brings you to the article. Really, really clean. And then he had so many articles. We didn't want to make the page super long. We just put more articles over here and then boom, they click on this and it brings you to the article, right? So that is that brand transformation that I was dying to share with you guys. And really, really excited to launch this and really create a site for Brandon that truly represented him as, again, an individual, an athlete, and person of influence that is really trying to make the world a better place. And so I share this with you for a couple of reasons. One is, we really want to showcase and demonstrate our professionalism and how we create great brands for pro athletes, but also wanted to give a huge shout out to Brandon for actually giving us the opportunity to see the project through. With a busy schedule, you could do things for people and they could just blow you off. And Brandon made sure that he saw this through because he was like, dude, this is beautiful. And there's actually a video on the brandingforathletes.com website you should check out. It's actually the day I presented the initial design to Brandon. And I'll never forget that moment. I never forget that moment because Brandon will always hold, a part in my career and starting brandingforathletes.com because he was the first ever athlete to come in and let us shine and let us do what we do to help him. So want to give a huge shout out to Brandon, want to give a huge shout out to Chad Copeland as well for putting all the pieces together and working behind the scenes to really make this project come to life. And I'm really, really excited to see what Brandon does with this brand of his own in months and years to come. And wanted to share it all with you to give you some inspiration with your branding and to give you that light because I know there's tons of you out there that may just be feeling stuck, and they feel like, I have this vision in my head. I have this mission, but I don't know how to put it together. I don't know how to tell my story. I don't know how to bring it to social media or bring it online in a way that's not only going to impact thousands of people, but it's going to help me, build the revenue streams that I want to build to support myself or my family and my friends. And so I'm here for you guys. And so I will continue to bring the heat. I'll continue to level up the bar, and I'll continue to bring you as much value as I possibly can to help you build a brand that truly represents you and the value that you bring to this world. So have an amazing day, guys. Go check out this next video over here. It's, again, a continuation of me trying to help you build a profitable and reputable brand. If you have any questions, comments, drop them in the comments below. I'm here for you, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Have an amazing day, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video soon.